Have you ever heard the joke about how everyone doesn't know how to play the Pokemon card game, like, actually? Because when I was first introduced into, like, Pokemon cards and whatnot, I also was memorized by the super cool Charizard cards and whatever, but I was really confused about what energies were meant for and those stinking trainer cards that you were always disappointed in getting. So I decided to do a little bit of research when I was 7 years old and find out how you play this interesting Pokemon game. And I've gotta say, the game is actually pretty fun. I'm glad that was my first experience with, like, Pokemon, really. Well, at least besides a little bit of the anime, it was my first major experience with Pokemon, and I really enjoyed it. I love making these cool, weird, complex decks, and also, like, buying decks from the store. I don't know, like, if I can, like, show an image of it. I don't have any, like, of them in the packages, but they come in this, like, cool little deck. Ender Me will probably find it in my house, potentially. I kind of searched beforehand to make sure that I would be able to find it, but, like, I don't think I have the actual cards, but I have the cool little deck holders. And they had these cool game mats, and they had these cool Pokemon coins that I really loved having, because, like, I got a whole collection of them, and they look pretty cool on, like, the very uncool damage counters and stuff like that I'm pretty sure I lost, but I'll see if I lost them in a second. Yeah, I lost those damage cards like a stinking fool. But what's uncooler than those damage tokens is the cold feeling of having no one who actually wants to play the game with you. So my Pokemon card battling skills was pretty dry at the age of 8 because no one was there. But then I completely lost interest of collecting Pokemon cards once I moved into middle school because, like, I was too cool for those little kitty things, and instead I had to make pee-pee jokes. I said it, oh no. But something I was not too old for was playing the Pokemon games. I gotta say, Pokemon Sun and Moon, y'all are gonna hate me for this, but some of you already know this. Peak game. But then, over COVID, with nothing else to do, I stumbled upon something known as the online Pokemon TGC, and I gotta say, it was pretty cool. But not as cool as Pokemon Sun, though. I gotta say, I was goated at it. It was confusing at first to learn, because, like, that's, like, how almost all card games are, even this, like, baby version in Pokemon, because, like, I've actually played Magic the Gathering now. And I've gotta say, Pokemon cards, learning how to play that, quite a bit easier. But still confusing enough to have no one play it. But anyways, I was goated at that game. Oh my god. I used these, like, Empoleon decks. I used these Charizard decks. I used, like, all these fancy decks that were really nice. I really liked them. And I was winning tournaments and whatnot. But I just didn't do anything that required me to make my own decks, because that required me to, like, constantly play it and also buy stuff. And I kind of, like, didn't really have money in middle school because I was too cool for that. But I was too cool to bother downloading Pokemon TGC again once I moved from an older computer to a newer computer, and that pretty much is what killed my TGC obsession. And instead I moved on to League of Legends. But look at me now, making videos on the internet, having all these friends, really good clarinet skills, being an academic weapon, definitely, please don't check my grades, and also having very big muscles. All because I played the Pokemon TGC. And not because I dropped it for League and realized how addicted I could get to that and decided to touch grass and do better things. But, yeah, TGC is pretty fun. I would recommend it. And I would recommend you also to subscribe after watching this video. And clap outro.